Most people assume their credit card interest rate is fixed. It is printed right there on the statement. 24.99% APR looks official, looks permanent. It is not permanent. Your credit card company can lower your rate at any time. Studies from creditcards.com show that over 70% of people who call and specifically request a lower rate actually receive one. 70%. That means if you put 10 people in a room, 7 of them would get a rate reduction just by picking up the phone. But there's a very specific reason the other 3 fail, and it is not that the bank said no. It is that they asked wrong. They used the wrong framing, the wrong words, or they gave up at the first sign of resistance. In this video, I am giving you the complete negotiation system, the psychology, the preparation, the exact script for every scenario, and the math. By the end of this video, you will be ready to make this call today. Before we get to the script, you need to understand why this works. People fail because they approach this as begging for a favor. You are not begging, you are negotiating. Banks make money from merchant swipe fees and your interest payments. If you transfer your balance to a competitor, they lose both. Additionally, replacing you with a new customer costs them $200 to $300. Retaining you costs nothing. When you calmly mention a competing offer, their calculation is immediate. Lower your rate by a few percent and keep your revenue, or lose you entirely. The math favors keeping you. This is why the success rate is 70%. They do not do this out of generosity, they do it for profit. Your job on this call is to make it clear that leaving is a real option. There are 5 preparation steps before you make this call. Do not skip them. Step 1. Know your exact current APR. Get it from your actual statement. Saying you are at 24.99% rather than around 25 proves you are an informed customer. Step 2. Know your payment history. Write down your exact number of consecutive on-time payments. If you have past late payments, focus only on your recent positive streak. Step 3. Research one specific competing offer. Find a real card offering a lower rate or a 0% balance transfer. Specificity is credibility, and credibility is leverage. Step 4. Check your current credit score. If it has improved since opening the card, use it to argue you are now a lower credit risk. If it is not improved, do not mention it. Step 5. Have your account details ready. Fumbling for numbers during verification disrupts your professional tone. 5 minutes of preparation. Do not skip it. Call the number on your card. Bypass the automated system by saying customer service or pressing 0. Always get a human. Here's the complete script. Stage 1. The opening. Hi, my name is your name, and I am calling about my card name account ending in last 4 digits. I have been a customer for X years, and I have maintained a strong payment record of X consecutive on-time payments. I am calling today because I would like to request a reduction in my interest rate. They will verify your account and then ask why you are requesting a lower rate. Stage 2. The ask. Here is your response. Thank you. I have been actively working to pay down my balance. My credit score has improved significantly. It is up X points since I opened this account. I have received competitive offers from other issuers with lower rates, but I genuinely prefer to stay with bank name rather than transfer my balance. Is there anything you can do to bring my current rate of X% down? Now, the most important instruction in this video. Stop talking completely. Do not fill the silence. They need time to check their system. Every word you add undermines your position. Their turn to speak. Stage 3. Responding to the 5 possible answers. Scenario A. They offer a reduction immediately. Do not say yes immediately. Counter once. Thank you. Is that the best rate available? I was hoping to get closer to competitor rate or another 2% lower. The first offer is rarely their best. If they hold firm on the second number, I will accept that. Can you confirm the effective date and send written confirmation? Written confirmation is not optional. You need a record if the system fails to process it. Scenario B. A hard no. Do not stop here. Ask this. Can you help me understand the reason? Is there a specific factor preventing a modification right now? If they explain a barrier, like a credit score requirement, ask, if I address that specific barrier, would I qualify for a rate review? Can I call back in 90 days? If they give no specific reason, escalate. I am seriously considering transferring my balance to a lower rate card. Before I do, is there a retention department I could speak with? I prefer to stay. Retention departments have broader authority to lower rates. Ask for them professionally. Scenario C, a promotional rate on new purchases. 0% on new purchases does not help your existing balance. Does this apply to my existing balance or only new purchases? If it is only for new purchases, redirect. I appreciate the offer, but I am looking to address my existing balance. Is there anything available for that specifically? Scenario D, a financial hardship program. Hardship programs vary. Some are beneficial, others close your account and hurt your credit utilization. Ask specific questions before agreeing. Can you walk me through the terms? Does this close my card or affect my reporting to credit bureaus? Scenario E, they transfer you to retention. Start the conversation fresh. Do not complain about the previous representative. Hi, I am exploring options before transferring my balance. I have a strong payment history and I want to see if a rate reduction is possible. I want to find a reason to stay. Retention specialists have the real power. Use it. If you have missed payments in your history, do not apologize and do not hide them. Acknowledge the history briefly and pivot immediately to your recent improvements. Use this modified opening. Hi, I am calling about my card name account. I want to be straightforward. My payment history was not perfect in year, but over the past number of months I have made every payment on time, and I have been actively working to pay down my balance. I would like to discuss whether a rate reduction is possible based on my recent performance. With an imperfect history, a permanent rate reduction is less likely. However, fee waivers are frequently available. If they deny the rate reduction, ask specifically. Even if a rate reduction is not available right now, are there any fees on my account that could be waived given my recent consistent payments? And always end with the callback question. I understand. If I continue my current payment pattern for another 3 to 6 months, would I qualify for a rate review at that point? Let me show you the concrete value of a successful rate negotiation, because until you see the actual numbers, it is easy to dismiss this as a nice-to-try thing rather than a high-priority financial action. Let us look at an $8,000 balance. If you reduce your rate from 24.99% to 18.99% and pay it off over 30 months, you save $760 in interest. This assumes you do not change your monthly payment amount. It is just less money going to the bank and more going to your principal. If you spend 15 minutes on this call and save $760, that is an effective hourly rate of $3,040. There is almost nothing else you could do with 15 minutes that produces a comparable financial return. Whether the call succeeded or not, do these 3 things immediately. Action 1. Write a summary note with the date, the representative's name, and the exact outcome. This is your proof if the bank fails to apply the change. Action 2. Check your next statement. Verify the new rate was actually applied. Mistakes happen. If it is unchanged, call back, reference your notes, and ask for a supervisor. Action 3. Set a 90-day calendar reminder. If they said yes, call back in 90 days to ask for another reduction based on continued good payment history. If they said no, call back to see if their system-generated offers have changed. A no today is not a no forever. Patient persistence is the difference between a 70% success rate and giving up after one try. If the bank genuinely will not reduce your rate after escalating to retention, your threat becomes the action. Balance transfer cards. We cover this in detail in video 17, but the summary is that several cards offer 0% APR for 15 to 21 months, typically with a 3% transfer fee. On an $8,000 balance, that fee is $240, but you save $760 in interest. The transfer wins easily. Knowing this exact math makes you a powerful negotiator because you are not bluffing. The top balance transfer cards I would consider after a failed negotiation are Citi Simplicity, Wells Fargo Reflect, and Chase Slate Edge. All links are in the description. The entire system, including the scripts for all 5 scenarios, is linked in the description as a 1-page PDF. Print it out or keep it on your phone during the call. Make this call this week, not next month. Every month you procrastinate costs you unnecessary interest. The worst possible outcome is a 15-minute call and a no. The best is over $1,000 in savings. Pick up the phone. Next week, debt consolidation loans, when they actually save you money and when they make your situation worse. That is video 8. See you then.